What are some signs that you're unattractive? I don't think I'm especially unattractive, but I used to work with this woman who clearly thought I was. I remember once the topic of ugly people came up. I happened to be looking down, and she reached out and pulled up my chin, looked into my eyes and said, "But we know, is what's inside that counts." So I guess my answer is people making a point of playing up your personality and non-physical good qualities. Jesus Christ, she sounds like an absolute coont. When the only person who has ever called you handsome is a stripper. Damn, not even your mom or your mom's friends said you were handsome? That's the real tell right there. When people say you look like someone famous, and that famous person is not attractive. Two of the worst I got were Meatloaf, which ain't bad, the Judrocks, and Corey from Porn Stars, which made me reevaluate my life. Dead at the fact that looking like Meatloaf was acceptable, but Corey from Porn Stars is where you draw the line. This happened to my friend in high school. Our art teacher was adamant that he looked like Steve Buscemi. Yay, I had a girl tell me I look like Jonah Hill, and considering how that guy jumps around on the attractiveness scale, I have no idea what to think. Ask a child, they will tell you. I used to work with adults with intellectual disorders. Now there is a population that keeps it real. One time one of my program participants looked at my face in full sunlight, smiled sympathetically and touched my arm and said, "You should wear makeup." Yeah, I know, to be pretty. My 4-year-old son yesterday, when I was putting moisturizer on, "Daddy, what's that?" "That's my face cream, to keep me looking pretty." "That's not pretty." "Thanks very much, son. You must be using the wrong cream, daddy." Brutal. One time in high school, these guys came up to me and a group of my friends of 5 girls. They asked us to introduce ourselves, and we started. Once he got to the girl beside me with 2 of us left to introduce, a guy said, "Y'all can stop here, we only need their names." Shattered my self-confidence. I uploaded a bowl of noodles to my Tinder profile and Tinder's algorithm determined it to be my best picture. Dude, roasted by a system of equations. When you post a bikini pic and people congratulate you on your bravery, you know what I like about you? You don't give a duck what you look like in that bikini, you just wear it proudly. Or the lovely compliment, "It's good to see a real woman unafraid of what anyone thinks." When drunk people sober up, when you try to make a move on them. "Hey, whoa now, my goggles are not that thick." The opposite sex has never hit on you. I just tell myself shy girls are only attracted to me. Does it still count as being ugly if you get hit on, but it's only by bottom of the barrel types? Or ones old enough to be your parent/grandparent? Because that's what happens to me. And they're always extra creepy about it. If you ever tried to make a self-deprecating joke and everyone is visibly uncomfortable, I think this one is surprisingly accurate. When you've made it this deep into this post looking for signs, well, duck me. People just don't pay as much attention to you as other people. When you're going out with a group of friends and the opposite sex pays literally no attention to you. When you use Tinder for about a month and it runs out of people to show you and there's no matches, meaning everyone in a 10-mile radius with Tinder looked at your pic and thought nope. Also, believe me, I didn't set my standards too high. I swiped alright in New York, most crowded place I've ever seen. In 2 ducking years, 2 damn years. Have 13 matches and 11 didn't reply. 2 said sorry. Less a sign of unattractive than it is of being thoroughly average, but if other people seem to spontaneously forget that you exist the instant an attractive person enters the room, I'd say chances are that you're good looking enough to be an acceptable choice and to pay attention to normally, but not enough to compete with the obvious first choices. This is how it goes with a buddy of mine. Once he enters the room it's like other men cease to exist, but he's also completely ducking oblivious to it. You could be making progress with a girl, he shows up, now she's after him, and you're standing there thinking, well great, now nobody is getting this girl's number. You tell yourself it's not you, everyone else just has bad taste. When you're joking around with a friend insulting each other, and the friend calls you ugly, the rest of the group either jumps to your defense, gasps, or otherwise looks uncomfortable. Grew up somewhat ugly lol. Especially when you don't have a comeback cause it's true. 1. When someone gives an approving look to your good looking friend, shifts their gaze to you, and their expression just drops. 2. You always get served last at the bar if the opposite sex is serving. When your bro's girlfriend offers to hook you up with her single ugly friend, even though she has many other very attractive single friends. Could we share a rowboat? Could a rowboat support her? You and Bertha would make a couple. Guys in high school made a list of their female classmates and ranked them by attractiveness. I expected to be at the bottom, but I wasn't even in it. This probably doesn't apply to being unattractive, but more to being not that attractive. When they put in little effort, you might get them interested in a date, but it's low priority. If you're attractive, they'll make time. Not so attractive, it's like I have nothing to do on X day, why not? When you're playing spin the bottle and it lands on the hottest chick, but she says that if you try it, she'll break the bottle and cut you with it. When every girl you're interested in tells you how sweet you are and that you'll make someone else so happy someday. I had a coworker try to set me up with another coworker. It got back around to me that this girl said, "You must not think very highly of me if you are trying to set me up with him. You don't show your face in your nudes." If you liked this video, don't forget to smash the like button. For more hits and giggles, subscribe.